All right, everybody. NCAA men's basketball. NC State versus Creighton. You have Wolfpack versus the Bluejays. Before we get started, guys, make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. And, of course, if you are new here to the channel, make sure that you subscribe. Click the bell to be notified of all future streams, content moving forward. All right. Tip-off will be in about 5-10 minutes for your Blue Jays and Wolfpack. Getting into the matchup predictor, 26% for NC State, 74% for Creighton. We have Xavier Smith averaging 7.5 points a game. Ryan Nembhard averaging 15.4. As far as the rebounds, DJ Burns averaging almost 5. Baylor Shireman averaging almost 8.5. As far as assists, Xavier Smith averaging 4, with Ryan Nembhard averaging almost 5. Getting into the spread, guys, Creighton is favored by 5 points, minus 220 on the money line. Your over-under is 149.5, and the money line for NC State is 185. And that is your pre-game information, guys. Shout out to Yoda Ryder. What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you? Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family. Shout out to all the listeners and watchers. I want to welcome you guys back for another game today. This is 2 of 2. This is the second game that I'm doing up today. I will put up the list tonight at 9 o'clock. I'm going to start doing that at 9 o'clock every night until we get to the championship. I'll put up 4 teams, and you guys will be able to vote on the poll which 2 games we'll do tomorrow between 12 and 6. Shout out to JJ. What's going on with you, JJ? How's everything been? Everyone was asking for you last night. So shout out to you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, and I hope everything's going good for you. Shout out to Richard. Go Blue Jays. This day looking better. I'm up 80.7% accuracy with 140 points so far with bracket. Shout out to you, Richard. You're killing it, man. You are on it. So I was reading a story earlier while I was getting a snack. Ja Morant may be scheduled to lose like $39 million due to this situation that happened. Absolutely wild. One night at the club. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. One night, one choice, one decision can cost you a lot. We're not just talking about money, right? Because money is the biggest thing for him. But for the regular people, this kind of stuff, you know, one night, one bad decision can cost you your life. Interesting stuff as we get ready to get started. Here we go.
Eric Curry and Tim Clockerty, the officials
NC
here
State,
in game number 2.
I'm sorry, Creighton will start
North
with
Carolina State's defense early in the game.
winning the tip.
It's all about forcing turnovers.
Baylor Shireman now has a new Creighton record. Make it 34 straight games with a 3-point make.
34 straight games.
The first shot.
First play, first possession. The transfer, he has been the highest impact newcomer for Creighton here this year. A transfer out of South Dakota State.
Big shot doesn't go. Rebound by Nembhard.
Shots from every part of the floor here today.
Gets it up. Ryan shoots. Gets it to go. Kalkbrenner with a quick little shot.
71% from the field. He's a high-rated finisher inside, and this matchup with Kalkbrenner and Burns is going to be one.
Bucket doesn't go. Rebound by Ben Stoltzberg. Quick steal. Ben shot doesn't go. Rebound.
NC State wants to
Creighton.
play fast. They want to play with a little pace.
They do, and what you love about them, they do not turn the basketball over. Only 9.5 turnovers for a team that plays with so much pace.
Look at Clark leaking out.
Bucket off the glass. Can't go. Bad shooting for NC State as we get started.
In his first NCAA tournament. Remember, he was injured last year. Again, the play to Kalkbrenner, and a foul committed And Kalkbrenner will have 2 shots come in.
Yeah, JJ Smoke,
Yeah,
make
on
sure you
that
set
last
the
North
notifications
Carolina
to all.
fast break,
Click
that's one
on
of
the
the
bell
things
and
that
hit
Coach
all.
Kevin
That way you'll
Keith
get
talked
updated
about. They wanna
whenever
play
I go
fast.
live.
Because they don't want to have to go against Kalkbrenner in the half court consistently. They want to try to beat him up and down the floor and get some easy baskets when he's not around contesting shots at the basket.
Now they're changing the call, and they're saying Kalkbrenner didn't quite have possession to make it a shooting foul. So now Creighton will take it from the baseline.
Well, Creighton Bluejays, they also play with a lot of pace as well. Both teams will get up and down. The key for the Wolfpack
So
is
Creighton will
they're gonna be able to
inbound.
guard in a half court with DJ Burns. They're going to run him off multiple screen and rolls all over the place.
Pass outside.
Here's Trey Alexander. Hawks that
And
time
Alexander
by Smith.
will
Now
get
he's got
fouled.
2 fouls, guys. The leading
2 fouls for
scorer,
Smith, just that
Terquavion
early, or
Smith,
just that
has 2
quick early in the game.
fouls. We haven't even played 2 minutes here in this game. We take a look at the advanced stats presented by Invesco QQQ. You look at the 40 deflections. That is a goal for the Wolfpack defensively every game.
And Coach Keith, he didn't have a choice but to sub Smith out. It's just too early.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely can't let him pick
18
up
minutes
his
left
third
in the first half.
with 2 minutes in this game.
We'll see how that shifts the Wolfpack here early in this game. That's a huge turn of events for NC State. Nembhard turning the corner. He again
Long 3, can't
This is
hit
that time.
for Shearman.
Great close out by North Carolina
NC State
Casey
rebound.
doing an excellent job of bothering that shot.
Zarkel Joyner, who averages 17, right below 17.1, right below Smith's average. At 17.5. Here's the big guy.
And that's going to be
By the Big East,
tied up.
defensive
Jump
player
ball.
of the year, who draws a jump ball, but NC State will keep it on the baseline.
And in this situation, you get to a point of no return. You're not going to score this ball over Kalkbrenner. You have to pass that ball out.
You got to pass it
pick
out.
and roll.
You got to kick that ball out.
You got to move the big guy.
Yeah, he has to get an angle. You're just not going to go through his chest.
Joyner's going to
Especially-
shoot, misses.
Joyner faces
Rebound by
the
Coloma.
2 seconds on the shot clock. And here come the Blue Jays. NC State opens up an 0 for 5 shooting performance. You see there the big story, though. Terquavion Smith with the 2 fouls. He's on the bench right now for the Wolfpack. Nembhard kicks it over quick. Ball movement.
One more
good
pass.
ball
Big
movement.
3, can't hit.
He can't knock down the
NC
three-point
State
shot.
rebound.
Creighton does it. 36% accuracy here this year from distance.
Chris Webber, yeah, man.
Zach Clark back to the
Both
starting
teams
lineup. Re-entered in the
definitely
inside.
cold.
Points, that pops out. It's been tough for ends here for NC State to open up.
Good push. And that's a
Corner
wide open
3, can't hit, in and out.
Maybe Shireman
Rebound
just
by
has to have a
Morsel.
record on the line for him to knock down that three-point shot.
What's the next one, Lisa?
He's done 0 for 2 since having that record.
Kicks it
breaking
out, another 3, and that's off.
How about an 0 for 8
Cold,
start?
cold
Wolfpack.
Yeah,
shooting.
that was a smart decision
by
by
both
Joyner. He
sides.
got inside against a big shot blocker. Nice kick out there. They're going to have to make some threes.
As Joyner gets the layup to go, he's got to go inside, take it
He's
to the
got 5
paint.
points.
Score is now 7-0.
7-0 right now, and it's tough right
Creighton
now
up.
for North Carolina State. DJ Burns is going to be very active because
Shout
of
out
the
to you,
defensive
Richard.
end. He has to play drop and pick and rolls, and it's
Vermont at
giving
the
him
same time.
a disadvantage because of his not able to be able to play pick and rolls.
Up and under layup, that goes as NC State finally gets on the board.
Nice job at using the rim. Reverse layup.
They are keeping DJ Burns and pick and rolls. He's going to play this.
Yeah, that's definitely something to watch when Creighton has the
Quick run inside. That's going to be a travel. Turnover, NC State ball.
Well, Smith was at the table to
All right, so there's going to be a timeout called here. Both teams needing to regroup as the score is 2-7. 15 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first half. Shout out to you guys. We're up to 75 viewers, 17 likes. Next goal is going to be 25 guys and gals. Make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support as we take a quick timeout, commercial break. Shout out to you, Jeff. Yeah, she knows her stuff. She knows her stuff. One of the few. Yeah, they got to establish an inside game. You can't just keep jacking up shots and missing. You gotta work that paint. Chris says, as a Bruin fan and alum, will you be streaming any of the UCLA tourney games? So I want to try to obviously stream as many games as I can. Or let me rephrase that. As many teams as I can. Obviously until we get to the Sweet 16, Final Four, and all that. So I like to get a mix, but my streaming time will be between 12 and 6. So whatever 2 games you guys choose between that 12 and 6 time, I'll stream. Someone had mentioned why I didn't stream one specific game, and I was like, well, that wouldn't really make much sense, right? Because if I just stream one game, they'd be out. But this also allows me to not really fall in love with one specific team, and I'll get to see all the guys play. And, we can all share the experience together and have fun with the different teams, and then obviously get to the championship and enjoy that as well. Shout out to you, Shelby. Says, thank you for the madness. Shout out to all the mods for keeping us all temporarily sane. Shout out to you, Shelby. How you doing? As we get back to it.
We got to go to the coach's decision, right? Is this a smart decision? Are you surprised by this decision to put Smith in this quickly?
Well, because he's committed.
What's up, Angel?
To his game 78.
Quick floater. That goes. Gets the friendly bounce.
I probably would have sat him for about maybe 2-3 more minutes because they had scored. But again, Coach Kevin.
Score is now 4-7. 3-point game. Creighton up.
About these coaches, Greg McDermott, maybe he would sit one. Nembhard in this situation, but you got to know your team. You got to know the feel of the game, the floor of the game. So we'll see if it pays off for North Carolina State.
Jump hook does not go.
On the bench after picking up his second personal with 18 minutes and 15 seconds left to play. Let's check in with Andy Katz.
As soon as he picked up that second foul and came to the bench, Kevin Keith turned right to Quavian Smith and said, be ready, T. Make sure he's going to be ready and set to come right back in. And I talked to Terquavian yesterday. A game like this, playing in the NCAA tournament, that is the main reason
they're going to go to give this to
school. So for him to sit for quite
Creighton
a while
will
the first
keep
half,
it,
that
rather.
would have been incredibly frustrating. But as we see, back on the floor.
Yeah, Andy, he was projected
and
by
they'll
some
inbound.
last
Step
year
back.
to be a
Shoot.
first-round
Alexander
projection.
hits.
And the fadeaway falls for the first 2
Score is
for
now
Trey
4-9.
Alexander.
5-point game.
He didn't really want to fight through that screen.
Creighton up.
You saw it? Yes. Because when you have 2 fouls, it makes you a little bit less aggressive on the defense.
Well, let me speak from a player situation. Avery was both. I would be over there, Avery, let me back in, coach. Come on, man, trust me. Because that's one thing you want to do. You're always going to try to convince.
Cross 3 doesn't go. That's going to be a rebound by Morsel.
With a 3-point attempt. I mentioned he can shoot it and will shoot it from almost any position after he crosses half court. Greg McDermott fully aware of that, both him and Smith and Joyner, so that they might pick him up.
Pass to the corner, back outside, long 3, too much. Rebound, NC State.
And we know Sharman can make shots, but I think in that situation, Smitty, get in a little bit closer to the
for sure, because he struggled shooting that one off balance. Didn't get his feet set, a little bit out of his range on that shot.
Alexander lowers his shoulder. Shireman from up top. Back to Alexander.
Big 3, can't hit. Rebound
to Jack Clark.
to Clark.
And Smith just
And he'll Euro inside, get the and 1 to go.
He is electric.
And he'll go to the line to shoot one.
The feel for the game, and you can see he's not going as fast as usual because he doesn't want to pick up a charge, staying under control, and finishes well.
Coach Keats talked about they offered to Quavion Smith when he was 15 years old.
his dad had to check back with coach and say, is this for real? But, you know, Kevin Keats talking to us about they saw something in Terquavion Smith that others did not. And to your point, Avery, the reason why they offered him at 15 years old, he stands at 6'4", he's listed at 6'4". At the time of his offer, he was only 6 feet.
Free throw does not go. Creighton rebound.
He is even now. But we believed in him when no one else did, was the quote that Kevin Keats gave us yesterday.
Kevin saw something. Boy, he had a good eye for scouting on that one at 15.
Nembhard gets turned away. 5 here to shoot.
5 to shoot. 3 is off. Too much. Rebound, NC State.
Smith with the rebound. Look at this speed. He wants to go.
Smith goes off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Creighton.
To open Joyner on the wing on that play.
And now this is a situation.
Shout out to Noah Ayers for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
A rare miss from that.
As Kalbrenner can't finish right at the rim.
Basically want to bait the defense.
All that height, you got to put it down, young man.
To come out and set a pick and roll, and then he seals you underneath.
Smith directing traffic. You see Joyner has reached
Smith
back in the backcourt. Smith
goes, takes to the
with
body.
control.
Let's
He's
go.
got the bucket. 6 points
Big
now for
scorer.
Smith.
Avery, he's fearless.
Scores now 8-9, 1 point game.
Ryan has said, okay, big fella, go get this
Creighton
one.
trying to hold on to that lead.
Trying to poke it away from Nembhard. He's got to be careful. He's playing with the 2 personals here defensively. Nembhard gets past him.
Kick it out, corner 3. It's going to be way off. NC State rebound.
From 3 after hitting their first one, they are now 1 for 9 in this game.
And North Carolina State's exceptional team at forcing turnovers. They were #1 in the ACC.
Shoots to 3, can't hit. Rebound, Creighton.
Well, I will say, a lot of
Mason
people might say, what kind of
Miller.
shot is that? But we
What's
talked
up, Daniel?
to Kevin Keats.
Shout
He
out
said,
to you,
I
bro.
give them free range, my guards. And basically everybody on this team, as long as you play hard, you can take shots like that.
That's like a dream for a player, isn't it?
Quick pass inside. Finally, he finishes. There it is. Kalbrenner.
He's got 4 points.
Use that height, big man. Use that height.
Man, we should get a shot at Quavion Smith. Look at him. He's exhausted right now.
Energy and emotions right now for him. Because we know he's not out of shape.
Shout out to you, Justin. Thanks a lot, man. A simple explanation of March Madness.
A lot of these
I
guys
missed.
on the NC State side
You missed a lot of games, Daniel.
in fact, no one on this roster wearing
I mean,
a Wolfpack
you got to go look at the stats, brother. There's a lot of games that's being played.
Again looking for Kalkbrenner.
As Kalkbrenner gets fouled, he'll go to the line.
Against Ebenezer DeWalt.
Earlier, we had the USC versus Michigan State. Michigan State took the W. That was a good one. As we take a quick commercial break, Kalkbrenner will be going to the line to shoot. Score is currently 8-11. 10 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first half. Shout out to you guys as far as with the votes, 36 votes, 75% for the Wolfpack. That is our current votes. Also, shout out to you guys, 118 viewers, 23 likes. Make sure you guys are smashing. I like that thumbs up. It's most appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. Next goal is going to be 50. So we just need 27 more likes, 27 more thumbs up to get there. Timo says, Jay, I have to do my taxes today. I don't like taxes. Well, it's only 2 things that are guaranteed in life. And you know what I'm going to say. You already know what I'm going to say. How many games are played during March Madness? That's a good question. I mean, like the total amount, I don't know the exact total amount, but we're in the realm of the 64. That's where we started. So, timeout, commercial break. Jeff Nelson, Princeton, Mizzou game. I'm gonna go Princeton. I think they shocked and upset. I think they'll do it again. Shout out to Eric Youngquist. Says fake butter boys USC staff. Someone was upset about that one. Shout out to you guys for getting us over those 25 likes. Let's keep it going. Video on a complete rundown. I mean, I'm sure we could figure it out. I like to do those more so when we get closer to like the Sweet 16, because then I'm able to focus on the teams a little more and the players. I'm more acclimated who's actually gonna mean something in the stretch. So around that time, that's when I'll start dropping those a little bit more in-depth videos. Shout out to Mike. What's up, man? Angel, you know, I'm really not sure. I really didn't have time to go through both squads on this one. So I'm in the middle. I am completely unbiased on this one. Craig McDermott, Creighton head coach. This is his 8th NCAA tournament appearance. As we get back to it.
11% to begin with. Nembhard taking it out. 25 seconds on the shot clock.
All right, pass inside to Kalkbrenner.
Here comes your pick and roll. They'll spread the floor.
Quick pass back outside.
9 seconds here to shoot. Shireman.
7 seconds to shoot.
This is up the three-point shot. Feeding Kalkbrenner on the post.
Jump hook goes.
How about that hook shot?
Man, he was at the foul line with that hook shot.
He's a right shoulder jump hook guy.
Scores now 8-13, 5-point game.
Post pass by Shire.
That was beautiful. I mean, he got elevation, took his time. Not only does he dunk the basketball at a high percentage, that wasn't an easy hook at all.
And nice little shot by L.J. Thomas. So many cut. It's one and done, man. That's why it's one and done, bro.
He was gassed going into that last timeout. So these next few possessions without the
do or die. Winner, go home.
Kaluma trying to work for it and draws the first personal on DJ Burns Jr. So this was going into the timeout.
As you can
Mike
see,
says, I need Marquette and Creighton to win for my 8-leg parlay to hit. Man, see, I stopped doing anything more than 4. 4 legs work for me. I have a higher percentage of winning with 4 legs. Those 8s, man, you're getting close to like lottery number territory.
When we played here in Denver,
but I do wish the best for you.
Before the game, we ran some
as Kaluma shoots first free throw and goes in.
Watch whip around coverage of all men's games on your computer, phone, tablet, streaming device with
shout out to Richard. What's going on, man? Richard in the building.
It even started for me in shoot around in the morning. I didn't want to just come out and
Arthur Kaluma.
Get up and down the floor just so I can get adjusted to this altitude.
I sat down on the bench and rested, Avery. We were totally different.
And hits the second, scores 10-15, 5-point game. Creighton up.
Like in the sprints and shoot around. I don't understand that.
I'm picking up 94 feet.
Yeah, not me.
Here's Joyner initiating the offense here for the Wolfpack. Casey Morcell, the Virginia transfer, steps back and drills it.
Nice play by him. Good mid-range shot.
You mentioned Morcell he has NCAA tournament experience, played at Virginia.
Yeah, he's an ACC lifer.
Open three. Can't hit, in and out. Rebound by Joyner. Joyner kicks it out.
Oh, Brenner does a nice job of staying down.
Easy. But he misses the layup. Using that body.
For 3 after that possession. drops it off to Kalkbrenner. Count the bucket.
You got to
And
play
the
better
second
defense than that,
personal
DJ
on
Burns. You
DJ
can't just push the man.
Talking about a guy in DJ Burns that led
You got to
the
use that
ACC
big
foul
body.
this year.
What do you got it for?
96 fouls. He was out of
pushes
position,
him.
and once you get out of position,
And he still makes it.
Kalkbrenner gets behind you.
Shout out to
it's lights out.
Kalkbrenner.
It is. He was late and definitely pushed him. He was asking the referee what did he do, but it's obvious.
You pushed him. What are you
2
doing?
hands in the chest. That's a foul.
And you see his frustration. So 2 fouls for 2 starters. DJ Burns Jr. Terquavion Smith with the 2.
Quavion is back in the
Kalkbrenner hits the free throw. Scores now 12-18. 6-point game.
And unfortunately for NC State, they've only forced 2 turnovers. They need more
Yeah, Timo,
turnovers
it
so
doesn't
they
make
can
any
get
sense.
out
Like, you got a big
transition.
body.
Would you guys
And
agree?
Kalkbrenner is a little more lanky than he is. He's just
Deflections, right?
taller.
Defensively, that's a goal for
So
them
just
every
body him
year.
up. That's all you got to do.
Of deflections is forcing turnovers. Post touch for Dewana, who's checked in the place of Burns.
And Dewana throws it up. Doesn't go. Rebound
He just
by
saw
Nembhard.
him on that play defensively. Hands high, stayed up.
That's the luxury Creighton has with such an outstanding defender. They don't have to double team. They can just play one-on-one on everybody and stay home.
About 8 minutes to
pass
play
out.
here in this first half. 6-point advantage. Largest lead for Creighton has been 7.
Stolen.
And it's Morcell who picked the
And that's going to
bucket.
be Morcell. Get
Lays
the
it in.
easy layup
Defense
after
to
the
offense,
steal.
that's what you're talking about.
Well, you
4-point
see that
game.
possession. DJ Burns has to play drop on the pick and roll, Lisa. Now with him out of the game, the bigs are up and they're pressuring, no room to be able to penetrate. Good job by Ebenezer.
Pass inside. Kalkbrenner. Let's go.
And what a pass to set that up.
That's the second time they've made that mistake. I'm not sure why they're fronting Kalkbrenner. Because if you front him and there's no weak side,
What's up,
help,
Jacqueline?
That's the easiest play that you can make.
Talk to the Creighton assistants. They said Kalkbrenner does an excellent job of creating passing lanes. And what he means by that, he gives his guards an angle.
And
Doesn't just
there's
keep
going to
the
be a
big
foul.
on his
No
back.
shot. Scores 14-20.
7 assists on 8
This
made
will lead us
buckets,
to
and
a
it's
quick
way towards the
timeout,
edge.
commercial break. If I'm Creighton, I'm just letting Kalkbrenner sit in the paint. Just let him sit in the paint, give him the ball, and let him just work it. Work that paint, young man, because nobody out there wants to play real defense. So he's definitely got an advantage. Timeout, commercial break. Scores 14-20, 7 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first half. Shout out to you, Daniel. Much love, man. Oh, yeah, I got to start using that, Timo. When I get a dono, I'll drop that little soundbite.
Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
Shout out to you, Daniel. What's up, Jacob? Man, Jacob in the building. We have a quick timeout, commercial break. Scores 14-20, 7 minutes, 9 seconds left in the first half. We're an official timeout. Whopper Jr. Shout out to you, Daniel. Prayers up, man. Things will get better.
Kevin, you've sung quite a bit here in the first 12 minutes. How much is it because of the pace and the altitude?
I think it's more altitude. We play fast all year long, but we knew coming into this game we were going to have to play at least 10 guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's something to keep an eye on, too. Creighton is not known to be a team that plays a lot of guys, Smitty.
Bracket is messed up because of the Michigan State game. You had USC, meme.
And we will see how that plays out in this game. And there's another block
Oh, that
shot
is
for Ryan.
good defense for Kalkbrenner. That
So
man
here
is a
we see the
workhorse.
situation with Kalkbrenner.
He is a
The defender right
workhorse.
here is out of position. There's nobody on the backside. There's no weak side.
Yeah, I had
When the
Michigan
corners
State in that
field,
game for
you
my
have
prediction,
to play behind Kalkbrenner
or MSU.
and put pressure on the ball.
Because, you know,
as
some people
talked
get
about,
mad.
Smitty.
That was our AT&T 5G take us above the rim for one of the best plays of the game.
Trying to take advantage of Smith with his foul trouble.
And Shireman backing him down. Offensive foul.
Wow.
Baylor Shireman now has 2.
Shireman,
Smart by Smith. Put a little pressure.
kick it back out, man. You don't have to take that foul.
Being very aggressive right now.
Kick it back
Again,
out.
Baylor fell for it. Put his shoulder down and easy call for the ref.
And that's what they're looking for, is that initial contact by the offensive player to initiate.
Scores 14 at
So that
20,
was a set
6-point
play to
game.
try to
6 minutes and
hopefully
40
get
seconds
Smith
left
to pick up
in
his
the
third
first
foul.
half.
They were trying to post him up.
And it backfired. Baylor has 2 now. He picked up his second.
Shelby, it's
Taking a peek inside.
say it's about
There's
95%,
Sitting on just the one bucket.
95% certain.
That spin move and draws the foul on Kalkbrenner. His first.
Tawana did a nice job. That was a quick move. Ball on the floor, then spin.
Come
then
on,
go to
Ryan.
his chest.
All you got to do is
And Cole
put your
Burner-
hands up.
Burner, I kind of guess.
Put your hands up, stand straight, and you'll get that block every time.
Kalkbrenner, though, he's got, this was interesting, this stat, 65 blocks to 53 fouls.
So,
in
Dewonia,
normally you guys see that, right? As a shot blocker, it's also sometimes a
Hits the
foul
first free
maker,
throw.
too, right? And he has more blocks than fouls, which is exactly what we're going to see with a talented defensive player like that.
And give him credit. You know, he never
And
really
hits the
puts
second,
himself in
scores
bad position. He
17 to
uses
20.
his- You know, when you're 7-1, you know, when he raises his hands up, you know, it's like he's 7-6, 7-7.
He's got a couple
Like
of
all that,
blocks and
16
one
to
foul here so far this afternoon.
You know, the one thing I love about Kalkbrenner, Lisa, he doesn't have an identity crisis. He knows exactly who he is, and he plays consistently his game.
He certainly got the eyes of Minnesota
Ebenezer.
And Nembhard stepping up,
This is phenomenal.
fade, shoots, and hits.
And after all that, Ryan Nembhard comes out the victor.
16 to
All right,
22.
Good job, Smitty, but better offense for me.
He told Ebenezer, hey, don't you know my nickname is R2, and I'm about to hit you with these 2 points.
R2 because there's 2
Nice
Ryans here
move
on
by
this team.
Smith, goes against Ryan, gets it to go.
Challenging
So that's the only thing about Ryan. He's tall, but he just doesn't have that power. Somebody get this kid some cornbread and some greens.
Ebenezer's doing a phenomenal job defensively.
Farabello, one of those Creighton subs.
Arabello gets a layup to go.
North Carolina State didn't have a rotation on that one because they're scared of the short pass.
Big shot for
goes
Smith,
back to
stepping
back
it
double
up.
figures now.
He
Scores
scores
now
in
20-24.
bunches quickly. Can't front him.
And a reach-in foul there on Tawana. Again, Avery
You gonna eat
trying
your
to front
cornbread?
Kalkbrenner on that defensive possession. Go back to this offensive possession for NC State.
Shout out to
Chance
TPP, what
to
up?
Finish.
That's what you call superior athleticism for a guy his size. And now, you know, Coach Keats is going to sub out a little offense, defense here, get Smith out on his defensive possession, and Get him back in on offense.
Ooh, just a rip away.
Nice steal. NC State tried to finish on the layup, but Clark
Coaches loving players knowing the scout report because it was
ends up knocking it out of bounds.
For Ryan, and Jack Clark played that play all the way.
And a quick sub back, Terquavion Smith re-enters this game. 50% shooting, 10 points. The rest of NC State, 4 of 14 with 10 points. Inside 5 minutes. Smith.
Floater. Smith, he is cooking right now. Let's go. Scores 22-24. 2-point game. NC State trying to fight back with 4 minutes left in the first half.
Nice little chess match here.
And the Wolfpack fans, they've traveled well here to Denver. Creighton tosses it away.
And that's going to be a turnover on Creighton.
Take the lead.
NC State ball.
Right now, even with a 2-point deficit, is when North Carolina State staff having enough confidence in Smith to bring him back in the game.
3 turnovers, the last 5 possessions for the Blue Jays.
Emotional damage.
You're telling him right now, do not
NC State with the chance of taking the lead.
Smart. You know, let's have him with just 2 fouls.
Smith with that hesitation.
Smith, another floater, can't get that one to go. Kalkbrenner rebound. Big 3, can't hit. NC State rebound.
Smith
Jack
just
Clark
has to make a decision. You know, he made the floater last time.
gets credit.
When he's going to find the big guys behind Kalkbrenner for a while. The same way Creighton finds their big guy.
Nice pass inside, but he can't finish.
Catch and convert that layup all in one motion. Hesitation draws the foul on Nembhard.
See, my thing is this. Like,
he thought he got all ball.
if you got a big man, who's training these kids? Who's teaching these kids? You need to get back to the fundamentals. Stop thinking that you have to shoot every time. Take that ball strong to the rack and finish. You got the height for it. Scores 22-24, timeout, commercial break. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Get it together, guys. Get it together. Timeout. Shout out to you, Daniel. No problem, man. You know it's all love. All love. Also, quick shout out to you guys. 171 viewers, 30 likes. Next goal is going to be 50. We just need 20 more likes, 20 more thumbs up to get to that mark. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. It is much appreciated, and I do thank you all for the support. NCAA men's basketball. NC State, Creighton. Quick shout out to Germany Jones for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Says Creighton. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Shelby. It's basically a confirmed rumor for Rogers specifically. But yeah.
The fall tournament is sponsored by
Here we go.
Been pretty even, which is why the score is pretty even. 24-22 as we look at our game summary. How about one combined three-pointer between
Lamar
these two
going
teams.
to the
Creighton,
Jets, not the
that's
Rodgers,
part of
or
their
not
game.
Rodgers.
Missed
Come
the
on
last
now.
10 threes, but Tre'Quavion Smith
That would just be
offensively is
absolutely
the
wild.
He's been dynamic. The floater right there, as you can see.
And so the Ravens just keep working out Tyler Huntley. Is that what happens? He's the man then?
Playing off the defense because the defense is playing drop coverage, so they get over the screen and roll.
Shelby, if you click the money sign where you normally will like super chat, you should have the option to join, become a member. If you want to become a member of the family.
In his 6th year, a transfer from
Shout out to you, Shelby, and thank you for
also played
the
at
support.
Cal Bakersfield.
As
And the first
both
time
free
that
throws
they
are made,
Here's the
scores
North Carolina State
24-24, tied
1-2-1-1
up.
press.
Nembhard breaks
Quick
it,
pass to the corner.
feeding Mason Miller.
And Miller, you should have shot the 3, but he runs inside. Little jump hook doesn't go.
Of course, the son of Mike Miller. NBA player, fadeaway, not there that time for Joyner.
Joyner's shot was missed. Alexander gets the rebound.
Push to Farabella.
Right now with the score 24-24, we'll see who can finish this last segment, this last 4-minute segment of the half, with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Who can manufacture some easy buckets on the backboard or a wide open three-point shot.
Little fade. Alexander hits. Scores 24-26, 2-point game.
Driving it, didn't shoot the back door, but drove it back into the paint.
Shelby, I'll drop a link in the chat for you.
This is all about half-court execution,
Give me a second.
defensively and offensively. What are you willing to live with defensively, and can you knock down open shots offensively?
Smith falling down, and Miller was defending that. He is hurt as the play continues, but Mason Miller defended that, and now it's 4-on-5, and Creighton has the 4. And so Eric Curry, one of our officials, sees it immediately in an injury timeout.
So that's going to be an injury timeout for Creighton as Mason
sideline.
Miller's down. They're trying to help him up now, but he's limping.
Something happened with his right ankle. Yeah, look, he doesn't want to put weight on it.
So as the closeout is happening, yeah, oh gosh.
Gotta give him space. But he's limping, and it does not look good
It's not a team that goes
for
heavily
Creighton.
deep into its bench. They've started to use Mason Miller a little bit more. He started to play more in February and March. And so far, he's out of the mix right now.
So scores 24-26, 2 minutes on the clock.
As the game moves on, Smitty, sometimes in situations like that, a referee's going to call a foul on that three-point shot.
Creighton going into this possession has missed its last 10 three-point shots. Now 3 here to shoot.
Quick move, and that's going to be no shot foul.
His first.
Yeah, he's hurt over there.
That's going to send Creighton to the line.
You hate to see that.
And his uncle, Ryan Miller, is on the coaching staff for Creighton. Mike Miller's brother. One of the things I love about what Coach McDermott said, he said with this team, he's always constantly instilling.
And hits the first free throw. Scores 24-27, 3-point game.
Latest NCAA Tournament news. It's all coming up on AT&T at the half.
Three-point shot, you said it earlier, Lisa, is not a factor in this game for either team. 0 for 5 for NC State, 1 for 11 for the Blue Jays. Get to the free throw line.
And hits the second, 24-28, 4-point game. Creighton up with 1:45 on the clock to go.
Look at Mason Miller. Well, the good news, at least for him, is only a short amount of time before halftime where they can take a serious look at that back in the locker room. And a push-off defensively.
Defensive
Nembhard,
foul, still
who
going
has
to be
committed his
NC
second.
State ball.
In terms of half-court execution, most of North Carolina State's pick and rolls have involved Kalkbrenner.
Richard, it's weird. I don't have an exact control over it, but some people can see it, some can't. I think it's by the device, maybe. That may be why it's a little tricky.
Sharif Mitchell checks in for the first time. Smith turning the corner.
Smith high off the glass, can't finish.
It's a good basketball play.
And
Both
he'll step out of bounds. Turnover,
Also,
Creighton
Ryan,
ball.
Where were you guys?
Lisa, you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm clearly right-handed.
Oh, I
I tried to catch it with my left
That
hand.
left hand was a little
At least I reacted.
little
Where
shaky.
you guys just stood there and stared at it.
you know, that left hand. Gotta work on that, Lisa.
My dad was a high school coach too, so I'm sure he loves hearing that. Work on your left hand, Lisa.
Bad she didn't.
4-point edge here for Creighton.
It's all right.
All
Lisa's
right, 10
coaching
to
now.
shoot.
Yeah, coaching us.
5 here to shoot for Alexander.
Ryan sets the
Inside a minute,
screen.
now 3 to shoot.
He's got to throw it up. Long shot, doesn't go.
Excellent.
Way out of his
defensive
range.
possession by the Wolfpack. Nowhere to go for Creighton.
They missed their last 11 three-point attempts. Smith pulls up from mid-range.
And that's going to be Smith. He has been the workhorse
You know what I love, Smitty? 2 for 1
for the
situation.
Wolfpack.
He did. Nice job, and he has a total package, Smith. Hasn't knocked down a lot of threes, but he has floaters. He also has a mid-range game. Wolfpack within 2.
All right, scores 28-26. Creighton up by 2. 40 seconds left on the clock in the first half as we take another quick commercial break. Shout out to you, Jeff. Get into the votes. 87 votes, 64% for the Wolfpack. I think they may be out. Daniel, they might be out. Shout out to you guys. 206 viewers, 42 likes. We need 8 more. 8 more likes, 8 more thumbs up to get to that 50 mark. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. Wow. All right, 35 seconds to go in the first half. Yeah, Bob, this definitely went by fast. A lot faster than the USC game.
Nembhard flips it over to Kaluma. Thought about the
Kaluma, step back, 3. It's going to be an air ball.
12 straight misses from distance for Creighton. And shot clock not in play going into this possession as Joyner controls.
This will be an isolation for Joyner. No pick and roll.
Trying to cross over Farabello.
Nice move, but can't get it to go. And that will be the end of the half. things kind of cooled down
Yes, he
towards the
did.
end there
I think,
on both sides. Score is going to be 26-28 as we head into halftime. Close game. We like close games, especially for March Madness, NCAA Men's Basketball Championship South Region first round. With that said, guys, we're going to head into halftime. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. I had to get some nourishment, and I will be back momentarily. Shelby, shoot me an email. We'll try to figure it out. Yeah, shoot me an email, and we'll figure it out. And we'll get you all squared away. Get you taken care of because we want you to be a part of the family. Be back in a moment, guys.
Unable to message from the super 4-leaf clover.
All right, everybody. All right, we are almost getting back prepared for the second half. Shout out to you guys. Kathy says, join. Where does the money go? Comes to the channel. Comes to Jay. Comes to support this movement. Shout out to you, Kathy. Bob Evans last. Yes, this is the last game I will be streaming today. I'll put up the poll later for the 2 games for tomorrow. We'll let you guys choose. Trying to do my scheduling normally between like 12 and 6. That way I can get my work done in the morning, do what I need to do business-wise, hop on these lives, give you guys the content that you want, and then late night I can handle my family stuff, get my workout in, and yeah, that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. So I'll put up the poll for tomorrow at 9 o'clock tonight, guys, so make sure to look out for that. 9 o'clock, head to the community page, and you guys will be able to vote for the games that we'll stream tomorrow. Shout out to my man Richard for breaking it down. Look at you, Richard. Richard knows the whole business model. Look at that. That's how long Richard been rocking with your boy Jay. Shout out to you. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the Wrench gang. What's up, Michael? Chris Weber says Lona up by 2. Okay. Come on, don't do that. It's not what I wanted to do. And it's super bright. Come on. There we go. All right, so we'll play a little game. See how well you guys know me. Obviously, OGs can play as well as new players can play. We'll see who actually knows me. What is my actual business? What do I actually do for a living? I'm going to give you guys until, well, it's 5:02. So I'll give you guys until 5:04. What does Jay actually do for a living? Drop it in the chat. Let me know what you think. We'll see who gets it right. All right, so let's see. We've got Bob Evans says sales. Shelby says broadcast. Chris says disc jockey. Richard says run your own marketing firm. All right, let's see. Anybody else? Anybody else want to take a stab at it? Shadow says hedge fund. You guys are good. We'll see. I'll give you guys another minute before we get back to it. Chinese balloon maker. There it is, guys. Bob got it. Chinese balloon maker. That's what I do for a living. No, I'm just kidding. I run a marketing company. I own a marketing firm. And I also own an e-commerce store. I have an e-commerce store. And I also day trade 3 days out of the week. So that is what I do for a living. I own a marketing firm. I day trade 3 days out of the week. And I also have an e-commerce store. And YouTube is my fourth level of passive income. So there you go. For those people wondering, I know there's been a lot of you wondering, well, what does he really do? Is YouTube it? I don't care if YouTube made me $1 million a year. I would not just rely on anything. You guys need to have multiple streams of income. So, there you go. As we get ready to start the second half.
He's 7 of 15, Andy, from the field. Hasn't made a three-point shot.
Bob, like I
In
said,
the
sales.
first half. Assist note in the first half. So the first team,
I mean, I
since
guess, but when you say
2018,
sales, that could be like
with
so
no
many
assists
different
in the
ways of
first
sales.
half.
Like,
That was a
you could do
Syracuse
sales by
game
working
against
for
some
like
team that
K
used to say
Jewelers. You can do sales by working in the
Lockdown defense of the
auto
Spartans.
department at Walmart. You know?
Gotta love it.
So yeah, you're kind of right, but shout out to Saved by Jesus 22 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. It's Kalkbrenner with a nice dunk. Gets it going, 26 to 30.
First possession to get a high percentage shot.
Very high percentage shot.
A lot of times in that situation,
4-point game.
big will pin down, and the guard will zipper up to the top. That time, Kalkbrenner got a nice little back screen from his teammate.
Okay, so this is also the matchup to watch. Kalkbrenner deflects it.
Very nice block. He's came out balling.
The last 8 minutes, really, of the
Offense,
half after he
then
picked up some
defense.
fouls. Shireman, yep, a great pass to Alexander.
And that doesn't go by Alexander. Rebound by Joyner. He's going to keep it, try to find some space through the screen. Little jumper, and that bounces in.
And a huge key for North
2-point
Carolina
game,
State.
28 to
Gotta get
30.
Somebody else in double figures to join Smith in terms of the scoring.
Shout out to Richard.
They're not gonna be able to
Louisiana
survive
swamp
with one
disposal.
guy in double
I
figures.
agree. I agree. 14 points is the
Yo.
team high as we check in with Andy Katz
Oh,
once again.
man.
And I have an update on Miller. No break. It is a sprained ankle. And Greg McDermott telling me right before half that he is
Not
done
even
for
close,
the game.
Bob.
Okay, Mason Miller.
Not even
was a
close.
sub off of Creighton's bench, injured himself. It looked like he twisted up the right ankle in a closeout situation on a three-point shot.
High off the glass, doesn't go.
Here comes Smith.
And Smith throws up the three. Can't hit.
He's 0 for 4.
So get the rebound. Fade away. And that goes.
Soft touch, a
Tie
touch
ball
for
game,
himself,
30-30.
10-6.
And we know Smith is capable. Quavion Smith, he was the first freshman to lead the ACC and made threes, 96 of them.
Hey, I'm not knocking those kind of workers. I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do to survive.
Shoot it. Yeah, but that number is mind-boggling.
But
96.
you're not gonna find Jay out here Magic Mike'ing it.
I think also all these players are floating on their jump shots, and you said they need another player to
Even
score.
though I'm good.
It will be Joyner for the Wolfpack.
Nembhard dives for the ball and tries to recover defensively. Here's Marcel for three.
Big three for Morcell.
Game on both ends.
And NC State goes up.
Is defending well.
Creighton, come on, what are you
First lead of
doing?
the game for NC
Scores
State
33 to
here
30.
today. And guess what? It was the first assist of the game, too, for NC State.
Ooh, the big fellas are banging down there. Just watch it. DJ don't want to pick up his third.
Spence can't get it to go. Rebound NC State on the
And
fast
the speed
break.
of Joyner on the push.
Going big beats at the other end. Are you kidding?
Little chase down block for Baylor.
Yeah, nice job by Shireman in transition. Blocks it with his strong hand.
Shout out
his
to you,
left hand.
JJ.
Look at
JJ
Shireman.
got the joke.
Says, I can come from
What a
behind and
block.
shots just like somebody named
Shireman.
The coaching staff of the Blue Jays have to love that you want in transition. get all guys to the level of the basketball. Shireman worked on that play.
Smith for two.
Kalkbrenner, put your hands up, man. What are you doing? And that three is going to be off by Shireman. Rebound, Jack Clark.
Snake the pick and roll Smith. And his ability with a slight appeal to be able to absorb contact and play through it.
No pick, re-pick here.
It's fun to watch.
Smith,
Drops
nice
it
pass
off
inside.
top.
Burns gets it to go. Burns using the body. Pay attention.
Basketball on an angle where he can go at.
Burns his first points here today.
All right,
Nembhard
Nembhard
fades
makes
away.
a jumper,
And you know,
scores
it's that situation.
37-32. NC State trying to hold on to the lead, slowing it up just a little bit.
But Nembhard, they probably have some signals where he basically calls like a fake timeout, but Nembhard knew to continue driving the basketball. Excellent.
Also sells buffalo wings on the side with ranch, with old ranch and new blue cheese.
Alexander shovel pass. Boy, 1 for 16.
Byrne gets the rebound. Looks like there's going to be a foul. He's been pushing Kalkbrenner all over the place tonight
Burns had that one at angle.
instead of using his
Gave a little
body
extra shove and
like a true big man should.
happy about that one.
Ridiculous.
He came outside the box. He was almost at half court. But let's see if Burns
Will you
extends
stop
his
pushing
right
this man?
forearm.
I am getting
on that
so
play.
mad. This is ridiculous.
Well, he's definitely surprised by the call.
And he's like
And he's
playing
got
it
three
off like he didn't do
personals, so
anything.
We'll take a seat. There's 16 minutes and 9 seconds left to play. They inbound to Kalkbrenner. And another foul. Dewana, that's his third. So you've got your starting center, DJ Burns, with 3 personals, and now
This
your
is so
backup,
ridiculous.
Ebenezer Dewana, with 3.
Yeah, we were talking about how
So
guards
nobody's
need to
working
stay
with
connected
the Wolfpack's big
to
men at all. There's like
wing
no training
players
going on. They're just
on
out there like,
staggered
hey, I'm
screen.
tall.
Same thing in that
I guess
situation.
I can play
Lost
ball.
Kalkbrenner's body.
What are you doing?
Nice read by the inbounder, throwing the ball over the top.
Stat line and 2 blocks for today as well. Follow
Yes.
highlighter for everything you need
Kalkbrenner
to see
makes
her
the first
doing
free throw.
sports and culture. Scan the QR code now and don't miss another moment.
Well, he's struggling right now, 6 for 9 from the field. We're used to-
Shout out to Clarence. He's like, Jay,
Boy, he's struggling.
it's a liberal arts school.
Tough shooting night for Kalkbrenner.
There's not that many ballers going there.
Crowd is in this one. It's starting to get a little
Oh, that's
life.
hilarious. Shout out
It's a
to you,
game of
Clarence.
cycles. We know this, the ebbs and flows of a game. If you're up, you can't be too excited. If you're down,
They better hire
handle
somebody.
adversity and play through it.
Smith again looking for his rebound.
No boxing out. Let him get the offensive rebound. On the reverse, he missed it, but they did get it. But there's going to be a foul. Are you kidding me?
Dewana, got to clarify it. He picked up his 4th. NC State in some foul trouble as we
This
take a
is
timeout.
wild. Could somebody teach these guys how to play a little bit of defense without fouling? Is that possible? My goodness. All right. Score is 37-34. 15 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second half as we take a quick timeout commercial break. Somebody's right now, they're like, why is Jay whining? Why is he talking about defense so much? Because I won a game. And I'm so unbiased. I didn't even put any money in this game. I'm not rooting for any specific team. I am super unbiased. So I want to see good basketball. But this NC State's defense is just terrible, especially in the paint. Like, they don't know what they're doing. Let me just push him out of the way because that's going to get the job done. And then I'll complain because the ref called it. What? Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Shout out to you, Shelby. Yeah, I think about breakfast whenever I see Bob Evans' name too. I'm like, can I have a breakfast scramble, please? soon as Bob Evans pops in the chat, I'm like, can I get some biscuits and gravy? The side of scrambled eggs. 2 sausage patties. We're in a timeout commercial break, guys. Score is 37-34. 15 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second half. Oh, we're cutting up today. Justin Hooker says State relies too heavily on guard play. Got huge big men and won't utilize or teach them how to be useful. Thank you, Justin. That is what I'm talking about. Someone who gets it. It's absolutely ridiculous to see this. They're underutilized, and they could be so talented. But then I look at what Creighton's doing with Kalkbrenner, and he's just like, hey, I'm tall. Let me just throw my hands up. No, use the body. Get some power. Go lift some weights. Take it strong to the rack. Because Creighton should be up right now by at least 10. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy streaming the game. Just a guy streaming the game, having a good old time with you good people.
What's your handwriting at Michigan State? Obviously, you write like a doctor.
Fantastic. I am a doctor. My honorary doctor's degree
He's the
at
shot
Michigan
doctor.
State.
DJ Burns has checked back in here for NC State coming out of that timeout.
Here's that little back pick again. 7 seconds on the clock.
We have 4 to shoot now. Nembhard pulls and fires.
Nembhard bricks.
16 straight
Rebound,
misses
NC State.
from
Box
3.
out, Creighton. What are you doing?
It's just unheard of for a Creighton team that shoots 36% for the season.
Three doesn't go.
Small
Rebound
down there,
by
down.
Coloma.
Alexander. And they're having that much trouble shooting.
Quick pass. Kalkbrenner for 3. He hits. All right. Big man can shoot.
All you had to do was go to the nation's leading field goal shooter.
Yeah, that's his 6th 3 of the year. Big fella. Obviously, that's.
Shout out to you, Justin. See, you're a man who gets basketball. I was a basketball player myself. That's why I look at this from a whole different perspective
His 6th three-point
than what
night
most
this
people probably
season.
would.
A 7-0
Shout out
run.
to you.
Looking back at it.
Let's watch this one, Avery.
What is he, a stretch 5?
Shout out to you,
Leave it
Richard.
up there. Why didn't follow through?
No, it's so aggravating,
Talk to
man,
him.
because I just,
He's ready for a celebration.
man, I'm from a different era. I really am.
I mean,
I'm from a
this
different era.
building exploded
New
on the
kids,
Creighton
they have
side.
no idea what defense
Their
is.
team was, the bench players were almost on the floor.
To tie it at 37. Smith with the leaner. Burns pushed off. He's got 4.
You pushed off again, Burns Jr., and you're mad because they call another foul? How about you stop pushing off?
He's got to be careful.
This is ridiculous.
We know there was a questionable call on his 3rd foul, but I don't believe that this one was questionable. That's a push-off.
It hasn't been questionable because he's been doing it all night.
Avery, wait a second.
Wait, this is the college basketball. This is freedom of movement, and
That was just a little touch.
yeah, we need to get Gene in here.
No,
and talk about that.
Gene can't help you with that one.
He needs to help you with that.
Kalkbrenner once again tries to shoot when he's literally 30 inches away from the rim. Dunk the ball.
And the foul trouble. Well, Smith has done a great job of not picking up a foul. Those 2 fouls that he got came in the first, 1 minute and 45 seconds of this game.
I want to ask you guys, sometimes with DJ Burns, because
Kalkbrenner
he's
shoots,
committed
makes the
96
first free
fouls
throw.
coming into this game,
Yes.
could that be more of a reputation foul, or it doesn't count? You wipe the slate
No,
clean.
I think these referees wipe the slate. They just call the game on the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, whether we agree or not.
And hits the second, scores
Yeah,
37-39.
these referees are too good to even look at that.
Brighten up.
I agree.
20 points now for Kalkbrenner.
It should be 30.
There's a double screen away right here for Smith.
And Smith Smith with 2 defenders hawking
And
him.
Smith goes high off the glass.
Draws
He'll
the
get
foul on
fouled.
Trey Alexander, his
And he
second.
will go to the line to shoot free throws.
We'll tune in to Inside March Madness and check out the play of the day presented by Buick Encore GX. Smith, 14 points in the first half, 2 points so far here in the second. And he hasn't gotten the scoring support
JJ, yeah, it's all
and
anybody
he's
that
slowed
loses
down
is
in the
out.
scoring here in the
It's
second.
win or go home.
They only have 38 points.
Yeah, did I change that at the beginning?
Shout out to you, Justin. Thanks a lot, man. You definitely came through and gave some good insight as well. So I'm glad that you're here.
Yeah, you rolling.
It's okay, Lisa. At this point, it may be.
So score is 38-39, 1-point game.
Alexander
Drives inside. Alexander tries to get the layup, doesn't go.
with the rebound.
Rebound, Wolfpack.
Tension rising here a little bit. 13 minutes and some change left to play.
Joyner, high fade and hits. Let's go. Scores 40-39. Shout out to Jay. Says, hey man, do you think Creighton can cover 5.5?
Kaluma leads in, and a jump hook.
I like that play.
I don't know, man.
Took his
Not
time.
with the way that
You can see the other
both
big
sides are playing defense. I feel like this is probably going to come down to like a 1 or 2 score.
Arthur Kaluma averages just under 12 points.
1 or 2 score game.
Field goal, all 4 points from the free throw line before that bucket.
Last year, not this year, but last year's biggest
Little floater, high off the glass, does not go.
honorable mention.
And that will send Smith to the free throw line. This kid is a workhorse.
Sheridan has picked
And you
up
know what's
his
crazy?
personal.
I'll tell you this. The reason why I'm so mad and what I see as far as with basketball now, because when I played, you weren't running into the paint like that as a point guard. Because if you did, you were going to get destroyed. That's how you know the game has changed. Like, everybody feels as they just run into the paint. You couldn't do that back in the day. You had to have power. You had to have finesse. Now, just anybody could run into the paint. You could be out there and run into the paint and score. That's how easy they play defense now.
Mentioned that his first offer was as a 15-year-old by the Wolfpack by Kevin Keats. And this kind of performance, playing in his first NCAA tournament, 19 points. It's one of the reasons why they saw something in him at a young age.
North Carolina State trying to get into their trapping game. Takes some
To
time
follow
off the
Marcel.
clock, maybe
Is
create
he
a turnover.
bumped him out of bounds?
So they can't get in that half-court set to throw it down low to Kalkbrenner. Trying to junk up the defense.
Shout out to you, Richard.
Casey Marcel had picked up the foul. So it's Creighton taking it out. Shot clock resets to 20. Farabello trying to take a peek inside to Kalkbrenner.
Nice job by
Quick
North
pass.
Carolina State.
And that's going to be Alexander.
And that was it, taking it to the rack.
Yeah, they did a much better
Easy
job
bucket.
on Kalkbrenner inside, but he's such a force. That was like an assist for the big fella because the defense
Nice steal.
refused to rotate.
A turnover forced.
Creighton on a fast break. Kicks it back out. Needed to reset.
Fake the pass. And look at the drive.
Wow, they let that one go. All right, so score is 42-45, 3-point game.
Back and forth.
Creighton.
Now Creighton with a 3-point lead. We'll see if North Carolina State and their best player to Quavion Smith, if he can score here.
Smith hesitation.
Smith, easy floater, gets it to go. 44-45. He says, put the ball in my hand, I got it.
He's telling the referee I got pushed. Arthur Kaluma is playing a game right now. Gotta find him.
Quick pass inside. Kalkbrenner finishes. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it, Kalkbrenner. 44-47, 3-point game.
Kalkbrenner's at 22 points. His 8th 20-point game of the year.
Blown opportunity for Smith.
And a reach-in foul.
And there's going to be a foul. This is going to lead to a timeout. Quick commercial break. Kalkbrenner stepping it up, going hard to the rack. 44-47, 3-point game with 10 minutes, 38 seconds left in the second half. Emotions are high with that Wolfpack. Having issues at defense, but their offense is keeping them in it. Smith, that kid's balling. Not going to lie. The kid is balling. Shout out to you, Tank. Good old game. Yeah, man. Justin says, Smith or Joyner needs to get hot or it's over. Yeah. Well, Smith, I mean, he's been doing everything. Somebody else has got to get hot. Like, so they're running the offense through Smith. So who else can they utilize on the team to create a distraction? Because he can't just keep going to the lane every time. We got 10 more minutes of basketball left, so somebody else has got to figure it out. Somebody's got to get open. Someone needs to hit a three in the corner. They've got to really figure out their plays. And they got to focus on defense. They got to box out. But, hey, what do we know? Timeout commercial break, guys. 3-point game, 44-47. 10 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second half. This is what March Madness is all about. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Michael Wade. Says, let's go Wolfpack. It's like absolutely nothing. All right, guys, getting to the votes. We have 178 votes, 57% for the Wolfpack. Also 281 viewers, 65 likes. We need 35 more likes, 35 more thumbs up to get to that 100 mark. Let's make it happen. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. The Dollar General Russell Westbrook, a.k.a. Morcell, needs to knock down a couple. The Dollar General Russell Westbrook. That was a good one.
Don't hit it at all.
The great value. Not even great value. The Dollar General version. As Kaluma makes the first free throw.
That would have been messy.
And I know both coaches are saying, can we hit some threes? Both teams are shooting 11% from the three-point line.
That's not good, right?
Not at all.
And hits the second. Score is now 44-49. 5-point game for Creighton.
He's had a nice second half.
10 points in the game for Arthur Kaluma. NC State's got to find some answers here, now trailing by 5.
What's up, Michael King? Shout out to you for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. That's going to be a goaltend.
Offensive goal interference.
Let me say,
offensive goaltending. It's going to be Wolfpack ball. Shout out to Michael King for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Much love, much love. Score is 44-49 as the Wolfpack will get the ball back. 10 minutes on the clock. Left in the game.
Simple behind the back pass. Just a little mustard.
Also take up the space. If you're going to try to lay up, you got to go to his body.
Spins, hits. This kid.
Before making that shot, he's got 10.
And now
he's nice.
North Carolina State has somebody joining the party. He has Journers joining the party. He has 10 points.
Feeding Kalkbrenner
Oh, my
Those
goodness.
hands, the pass, the catch,
Now
the
he
finish.
wants to finish at the
You know,
rim.
fans
Good
out
job,
there will
Ryan.
say, why is
Good
he
job.
fronting? No, it is. Ryan is doing an excellent job of creating that angle.
He's tied a career high now with 24 points. Also picked that up in the second game of the season against North Dakota. Now 10 down to shoot.
Marcel
And
gets
Farabello whistled for the reach-in.
fouled
His first.
by Farabello on the reach-in.
That was an easy call. Grabbed him around the waist.
5-point game.
Let's check in with Andy.
All right, so I'm
Shout
holding
out
up right
to
now,
Fishing
Boost
Fanatic,
Oxygen. That is the product
as well as
that they
Jimmy
use here to
Smith
give them a little
for
oxygen during
subscribing.
timeouts.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Speaking
Welcome
of
to the
NC
channel.
State staff, they did nitrates and beet juice prior to coming to Denver, but during the timeouts, they have been using this Boost Oxygen to give them a little lift because they've been very concerned.
High off the
about this
glass,
issue.
doesn't go. Rebound. Creighton.
Secret to success, beet juice and nitrates. There's Alexander.
Nice off the glass, gets it to go, scores 53-46.
Nice coast-to-coast drive. Keeps putting pressure on North Carolina State's defense. Finishing in traffic. Outstanding move.
Sidestep fade. Can't hit.
Can't get it, but a big offensive rebound. Marcel challenging Kalkbrenner.
And Marcel will
has
get
done nice
fouled.
work playing off the basketball, creating an offensive rebound and lane for himself.
Farabello with the foul, his second. He'll get checked out, and Shireman will check back in. And as Andy reported, no Mason Miller off the bench anymore for this game, at least. With a right ankle injury for Creighton. Kalkbrenner will have a breather.
So Kalkbrenner's going to come off the court now. If I'm NC State, I utilize that to my advantage and I hit the paint.
Against the backup center.
Totally right. Here's Jordan. He can create his own.
He's trying to do exactly
There you
that.
go.
James draws the
There you
foul
go.
Just enough against
Smart.
Ryan Nembhard for his third personal.
And that's going to send Joyner to the line.
Avery, I'm going to have you read this promo.
One word can change everything. Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Now playing only in theaters. Rated PG-13. Get tickets now.
And misses the first free throw. You're not going to win this game doing that.
To hear you say the word Shazam.
Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome. DJ Burns.
What's
still
up,
on the
Deacon?
bench. 4
Shout out to you,
personal
man.
fouls here for NC State.
Deacon Wood in the building and hits the second free throw, scores 47-53.
Ooh, Avery Johnson next year, play-by-play.
Or professional promo reader. Pressure coming here from the Wolfpack. And again, Nembhard handles that, bringing it up, cool, calm, and collected as the point guard. Playing in his first NCAA tournament here today. He's injured at
Quick
the
pass
end
to the
of
outside.
last season. Never got an opportunity to play in last year's tournament. Alexander getting wrapped
And
up by
Alexander's
Marcel.
going to get fouled by Marcel.
Contact. He has 3 personals now.
Right, Richard? It was weird. I thought that to myself in my head. I'm like, why did they like do that little segue into the movie like
DJ
that?
Burns Jr.
It was so weird.
You look at McDermott.
Fight World Chat Fam says, what's wrong with UConn? Probably the same thing that's wrong with
Because DJ Burns,
NC State.
most likely against everybody else on that front line of the Blue Jays.
No one knows how to play
Will
defense.
score the basketball, and McDermott is saying, no way. I want to give them the advantage with him being able to score.
And just 2 outstanding coaches. Coach McDermott has now led Creighton on 8 straight.
All right, so hits the first free throw.
Seasons.
2 head coaches, Kevin Keats on the left in his 4th NCAA
Shout out to you,
tournament,
Henry.
2 at NC
What's going on, man?
2 at UNC Wilmington.
Red Cedar in the school.
And Greg McDermott, all kinds of success at Creighton as a program. Their 24th appearance this year.
Coach Keats
And this is the second rebound.
raving all
NC
about
State.
those guys. He said he only hires future head coaches, not assistant coaches. I thought that was pretty interesting.
I got that advice from Rick Pitino, one of his mentors.
Nice move.
High off the
Too
glass
much
there
off
for
the
Jordan.
glass.
And Farabello
Rebound,
chases it down.
Creighton.
Alexander slow.
Oh, that's going to be a steal.
3-on-2 here.
NC State has numbers. Goes for the three. Can't hit. In and out.
It's a new way to run a 3-on-2. Run to the line, the three-point line.
They keep
Like,
checking
come,
out Trey
like,
Alexander. That was Tim Clockerty.
This is wild.
To make sure he was
You
okay.
have
He's
numbers.
having trouble
Drive
catching
the
his breath.
lane. Get the bucket. Off-brenner.
The combination that works.
I think North Carolina State needs a timeout here.
9-point game. I'd definitely call it.
They've got 3 remaining if they want to use it. Creighton's got 3 as well.
Oh, my goodness. What a block.
Extras block.
Finish him.
Oh, did he cover up space on that one?
Blue Jays on the transition, working it around to Alexander. Into the paint he goes.
High off the glass. Doesn't go. NC State rebound.
Nice little rhythm three for Farabello in the left corner. They just missed him on that break.
And a timeout call. They'll use one of the 3 they have left.
Like, why would you wait, Coach? You should have called timeout on the last possession. This is terrible. Morale is at an all-time low. Get your team together. It's a 9-point game, 47-56. Creighton is up with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Timeout, commercial break. Shout out to you, Richard. Justin's like, it's over. Them boys is tired. I was tired, boss. I was tired, boss. Shout out to you, Philip. What's going on, man? OG Wrench Gang in the house. OG Wrench Gang in the house. Get them boys some Gatorade. My goodness. It's like the cornbread got them dry. They need something to drink. Kind of like me. I gotta get something to drink. Parched. Yeah, it's still early. You know, if they actually start going to the paint, scoring. Man, shout out to you, Mo. Shout out to Jay. Says I put all my baby mama money on Creighton 5.5. He's like, I need this. He said, baby needs new shoes. I put it all on Creighton. I put it all on Creighton 5.5. Shout out to Aubrey Robinson for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Aubrey. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, my friend.
Ryan Smith said Jordan has a great personality, but things can get a little intense. Those guys love each other. They've been great.
He said, we eat steak tonight. Courtesy of Creighton. As Smith comes out and he hits a three-point dagger. Scores 50-56. Don't get scared now, Jay. Don't get scared now. Smith came out on a mission.
I love that you said older brother, though, Avery, because that's exactly what Kevin Keats said Jarkel Joyner is to Smith. And the addition of bringing him over from Ole Miss this year.
This is
3 now to shoot.
Space doesn't hit. Rebound. NC State.
Done. Jack Clark tapping it to keep it in play for NC State. Here comes
Kicks
Smith.
it in.
Not that time.
DJ gets it.
Burns with the offensive rebound. He can't get
Kicks
the
it back
putback.
out.
Wolfpack, how about a
Clark hits a three. And just that fast, Jay went from steaks to Jimmy John's. Scores 53 to 56. It's a 3-point game with 5 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock.
Finish him.
My goodness. Timeout.
Emotional damage.
Commercial break. Oh, we're the timeout commercial break, guys. Jay just went from filet mignon to Jimmy John's. That quick. Shout out to you guys. 345 viewers. 84 likes. We need 16 more. 16 more likes gets us to that 100 mark. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated, guys. That McDonald's menu is loading up. Oh, man. Listen, I knew when Smith went into that huddle, he was fired up. He came out, he was like, nah, I'm not having this. He's like, I'm going to hit this three. And shut everybody down. Shout out to Trey McCorkle, says, might have to settle for ramen tonight. Justin Hooker, I'm doing 2 games tomorrow, man. I did 2 games today. I'm going to do 2 games tomorrow. What's up with you, Trey? What's going on, man? My man Trey in the building. Hamburger helper on tap. Oh, man. Shout out to Bart Johnson for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. If you guys have subscribed, make sure that you also click the bell to be notified of all notifications. Shout out to Jonas, says, told you Arkansas would win. That was a great game, bro. That was a great game.
And their families here taking in this one. Got the Zags fans here early. Gonzaga plays later today. Our game summary.
Oh, Gonzaga plays later?
Creighton, Ryan Kalkbrenner, you see there a career high now with 26 points.
Shout out to Philip. Corned beef, cabbage,
not there for either one of these
green
teams.
beer.
But NC State has made their last 2 3-point attempts.
Totally right, Lisa. Combine their 5.
Shout out to you, Trey. Much love, man. Y'all know how we do.
This game thus far.
Obviously a long ways away from football season, but we got March Madness for now. We'll have the NFL draft soon. That'll be fun. I'll be here for that. I'm sure it's going to be crazy. As the layup goes for Nembhard, scores now 53 to 58, back to a 5-point game.
He's got to continue to be aggressive, especially this last stretch of the game.
5 minutes to play. Smith has 24 points.
Come on, Smith. Pass the ball. You can't do it all yourself. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? What a slam.
The highlight of the day.
Okay. I got to eat them words. That was crazy. That was crazy. Wow.
Finish him.
Are you kidding me? I got to hit a Funk Master Flex bomb for that. What? Oh my goodness! I can't believe that's gonna. I gotta. Smith, that was different. That was different.
What a block! What a dunk! Let's get some excitement so far. Right
3-point game.
This is good. I guess when you're a projected first-round pick in the NBA, you make those type of plays.
And 3 doesn't go. Creighton gets the rebound. Now that dunk was different. That was different. That was the highlight of the game.
Second shots in this situation.
And goes off the glass as Nembhard makes it, scores 55-60. 5-point game. Shout out to Reed for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. And Smith again just taking it to these boys in the paint. What is going on? Creighton, what are you doing?
Yes, but he understands angles.
3-point game.
High level. They got to get a stop right here.
He's basically reeling his team.
Quick pass inside to Kalkbrenner. And uses that length, gets the easy layup.
And he works on his career high. He's got 28.
A little back screen for Ryan, and then here's Smith down the lane.
Smith again going to the lane. He'll get fouled. He'll go to shoot 2.
And he's holding that
wow.
left ankle. We're going to take a media timeout. 62-57 your score.
Quick timeout. Commercial break. This just turned into something wild. 57-62 is the score. We've got 398 viewers in the building. Shout out to all you guys. 94 likes. We need 6 more likes, 6 more thumbs up. That'll get us over that 100, guys and gals. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. Do thank you all for the support. We have ourselves a game. Shout out to Herbert Odong for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. And I'm excited. Let's see what's going on. Ric Flair, where are you at? And there it is. That dunk. Man, that dunk shut it down. That was probably one of the best dunks I've seen this series yet. As we have ourselves a game with 2 minutes and 51 seconds left on the clock. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. Shout out to Mus for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to McWitt Jenkins for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Your current money line, NC State plus 510, Creighton minus 900. Woof. Plus 510 for NC State. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Make sure that if you are subscribed, you click that bell to be notified of all future notifications. That way you don't miss a stream for college, NBA, and NFL. So Mr. Crazy Sports, it's completely like random. It won't show everybody, especially like if you subscribed at the same time somebody else did. But shout out to you for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
In that situation, Larry Scarrato, Eric Curry.
Also to you, Evan. Thanks a lot, man.
Officials working game number
I got you guys. I see you.
Denver, Colorado.
So Smith's going to go to the line for 2. And he'll hit the first free throw. Score is 58-62.
Now 40 combined points between them. It's 29 here for Smith.
And hits the second. If Smith comes back and wins this game single-handedly, give this kid a contract right now. Don't even wait. Sign it right now.
And that's the response you want to see from teammates. A 30-point game now for Smith. His 4th 30-point game of the year.
Big possession right here. On both ends, offensively and defensively.
2.5 here to play. Kalkbrenner.
Almost a steal.
By Jack Clark. Just stepped on the sideline.
Yeah,
They'll get it back to Creighton, but he has nearly made a second great defensive play. Remember, he had the tip in to keep it in play.
59-62, 2 minutes, 27 seconds on the clock, 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Smitty, you were talking about Clark, 6'8", a lot of length on the perimeter. He can switch, and now there's 5 seconds on the shot clock for Creighton.
Inbound.
Kalkbrenner
gets it over to Shireman. Hits the 3. 59-65. 6-point game.
Love the play. Throw it over the top to Ryan and then set a flare screen or side screen. And Baylor knocks that one down.
And Smith will get fouled.
So here's the big move.
Third personal.
Here's the big move. They're using the big guy here as the passer. They know they can throw it over the top to Kalkbrenner. North Carolina State was probably expecting him to post up in the paint.
So Smith will go back to the line. He'll shoot.
And a
this game's far from over, guys. It's far from over.
To recognize it.
And Lisa, Kalkbrenner has made a 3.
Shout out to Jonas for the $5 super chat.
Pretty impressive.
This J owes me $1.5 million.
31.
You gotta say that like Mr. Dr. Evil. $1.5 million. I got you on the Mega Ball, yo. If I hit, we all win.
J owes me $1.5 million. He better play that Mega Ball. Woo Jonas, making great moves. Let's go family, new subscribers, and the wrench game.
Shout out to all you guys. Yeah, I got you on the Mega Ball, yo. We'll play it. If Jay wins, we all win. As Kalkbrenner will get fouled, he'll go to the line. I'll take everybody on this stream right now. Straight to Fiji. We'll have some fun.
It's just difficult.
It'll be great.
Watching all the defenders for the Wolfpack to
What's
try
up,
to
Alex?
stay behind.
Shout out to you, man.
He just creates that angle with his shoulder and also the movement of the basketball because the guy was playing around in a good position. When they skipped it over the top, they did not.
And Kalkbrenner hits the first.
What do you make of Ryan Kalkbrenner today?
Oh, he's been a man amongst boys. Talked about him coming into the game shooting 71% from the field, but not from the three-point line. That was his 6th three-point made shot of the year.
And hits the second, scores 61-67, 6-point game.
We got a couple of 30-point
Minute
scores.
48 on the clock.
And Smith for NC State. We got a whistle down on the near side. That is Tim Clockerty.
Yeah, yo, you know Richard. I'll stream live from Fiji, right off the beach.
It's also amazing. He shoots 70% from the field, but also has a big 70 from the free throw.
Drink in hand.
And today he's 7 for 7 from the free throw line. 11 for 14.
I'll be going. I'm doing 2 games a day. 2 games a day,
Right, so
and then
NC
the
State
Final
will take it
Four
off
in the
the sideline.
championship. So I'll be here within that time frame.
Smith has been a broken player.
Smith gets blocked. Doing too much. You got to learn when to pass that ball,
Give credit
Smith.
to Jack Clark for North Carolina State. Trey Alexander, he's been really exceptional in the latter part of this second half defensively.
6 blocks for Creighton as a team.
Shout out to Alyssa R for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Shireman, another 3. He hits. Cooking. Scores 61-69, 8-point game. Oh. Oh, he stepped on the sideline. Shout out to Jim for following on Facebook. Thanks a lot, man. Are you kidding? Take away the 3. For NC State, he stepped on the line. That would have changed things. Yo, that's the timeout commercial break. I'm going to tell you right now. I want to see if he really stepped on his on out of bounds because the ref was real quick with that whistle. I know the ref. Ref, I know you got 5.5. I know you got 5.5. As fast as you blew that whistle. Score is 61-69 after they take away the 3 for NC State. We got 1 minute, 2 seconds left as we're currently on a timeout.
69-61, 1 minute and 2 seconds left to play.
All right. Yeah, we got. Oh man, this is what a game. What a game this has been.
After that, it was NC State that called the timeout. They've got 1 remaining here with 1 minute and a few seconds left.
Creighton caught a break there because after they made that 3, they were celebrating a little bit and didn't get back in transition.
You're absolutely right, Avery. You've seen this pressure coming. Creighton has so far been able to handle it. Alexander,
you've been on the money, man.
And stops the clock with 53.5.
And unfortunately, on yesterday, we saw what pressure can do in a situation when you get tied up in a press in that Virginia game.
Still a lot of seconds left. Comes down to making free throws.
Creighton has been good at the foul line as a team. 15 of 16 from the foul line, as poorly as they've shot the 3 of 20 from three-point territory, a stark contrast.
And Nembhard's 86% from the line.
That's exactly who you want at the charity stripe. Largest lead of the game now for Creighton. Joyner on the left side. And NC State will call its final timeout.
Joyner with the layup. He gets it going. Score 63-71. Another timeout.
For the Blue Jays.
All right, so as we go through the timeout, my stream schedule for tomorrow, guys, it'll probably be Duke and Tennessee at 2:40. I'm liking that one. And then we have Arkansas and Kansas. So I'll probably just do those back-to-back. So Duke and Tennessee, Arkansas, and Kansas. I'm liking those two. Unless someone wants to make a case for Princeton and Missouri. But it's definitely going to be Duke and Tennessee for the first game. And then Arkansas and Kansas, unless someone wants to make a case for Princeton and Missouri. So that's what it's going to be, guys and gals, for tomorrow. As we get to the commercial break. Score 63-71, 44 seconds on the clock. Shout out to Review Stuff for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel, Review Stuff. Thank you for subscribing. Also, shout out to Larry Hopkins for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Larry. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing as well.
Kalkbrenner thought about it and hangs on to it as Joyner is forced to foul him now with 35.7 seconds left. It's the 10th team foul here for NC State. So the double bonus now for Kalkbrenner and Creighton.
So Kalkbrenner will go to the line to shoot free throws with 35 seconds left on the clock. He'll miss the first.
Avery, I'm going to ask you a question. I always like guys on the free throw line. I never liked when you took them all off. Visually, it just took something away.
And then sometimes what coaches, they think it's easier for their team to get matched up if they're not on the line.
And hits the
especially
second.
if it's a
Score is
miss.
63-72.
Oh! Joyner pulls up and fires. And Shireman with a big rebound. Creighton fans can feel it now.
And that's going to be it, guys. Score 72-63. Creighton takes the win. You know, I was really hoping that NC State would have really put up a better fight than that in the second half. But they were outlasted, outmanned. That kid Smith, you got to give him his props. He had the play of the game even though they lost with that dunk. But Kalkbrenner, if he puts some weight on, he'll be dangerous. If he puts some weight on, someone who works with him, develops his game in the paint a little better, gets him to actually start, being a little bit more dominant, the kid's going to be great. The kid will be great. Shout out to Sean Lowe for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. All right, so for all the listeners, all the watchers, tomorrow will be, let me go back to it. That way I can just confirm it one more time. But for somebody ask me again, tomorrow it's going to be 2:40 Duke and Tennessee, 5:15 Arkansas and Kansas. No one said Princeton, Missouri, so that's just what we're going with. Duke, Tennessee, Arkansas, Kansas. That's my stream schedule for tomorrow. If you're rocking with that, or if you also want to rock with me just because you like me and you like how I stream the games and you want to have this kind of content not only just for college but also for NBA and NFL, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the bell to be notified of all future streams and content moving forward, and I will see you all tomorrow. Shout out to the family, shout out to the Wrench Gang, all the new subscribers, all the watchers and listeners. And you guys have a great night. Duke and Tennessee. Mo. Duke and Tennessee. Also, happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. I hope you guys enjoy your night. Be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. And above all else, make sure you get yourself a, designated driver. And have fun. Enjoy life. Blessings to you and yours. Peace out.